Good afternoon, everyone. How's it going? And some of you, if you're watching this, coming in live now, just come from JB's Saturday pop-up shop thing, so it's been fun. I'm having just a live hangout chat here. If you guys want to join in, it's an open invite. Just let me know. I'll shoot you the link. This is the introduction of my new intro for my comic channel. I designed one myself a while ago because I just wanted something, and I was happy with it. But then I came across this guy on YouTube here. Some of the work he's done, and Southern Comic Geek actually has an intro by him, and I just asked if he'd do one for me, and he agreed. So please, and he's been the word I'm looking for, gracious enough to join us in the chat. So please welcome Weapon X. How's it going, man?
How's it going, man? How are you?
Doing good, doing good. So you're telling me earlier you just stumbled into this community and all that?
Yeah, I just recently just got into all this stuff. I was doing some searching for some comic books online, and somehow I came across JB's Discovery Bay channel on YouTube, and then kind of started following it, and then just started following everybody else in the community, and just kind of seeing what they were doing, and I found it kind of interesting that everybody has I guess there's this sub-channel stuff on YouTube with comics, and it was kind of a different outlet to check out other people's collections and acquire books for yourself. So I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, that's cool. And when did you get into this whole figuring out that you could do these intro things, kind of thing?
Probably. Well, I kind of did it for way back when I was younger. I used to do a lot of it, but then I kind of got out of it, and then just recently with all the quarantine stuff, I was stuck in the house.
Yeah.
So I went ahead and downloaded some Adobe software that I have and reinstalled it and just started messing with it, kind of getting back into it. So
that's cool. I mean, I did mine, but I created mine with the iMovie Maker here on my iMac, and that's how I did it. So I don't read how-to manuals very easily. I mean, those things are, even the how to read this for dummies is harder for me to understand. So I'm always just going button, click. This is not doing anything. It's not doing anything. Wait, how did I do that? Go back. And then, okay, I figured it out. So.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of times where I messed up on yours, and I would just delete it and start over. Like I would save it at a point, and then if I messed up, just delete it and restore from the save point and start back over.
Yeah, it's really cool. I really like the one you did for Southern Comic Geek. I just loved that flow and all that. Was pretty cool and all that. So, and then I had mine. When I had my taste or idea for something different, and I like what you did with it. And we had a few changes, obviously. Just a few. Oh, I want to add this word choice here, a different frame, and since you took from the video, just something that was a little more smooth for me, I guess.
Yeah, no, and that works too. That helps too when you provide those pictures, because a lot of stuff I'm trying to look through your videos and I don't know what you're gonna like or what it's gonna look like.
Yeah,
snapshotting the pictures, so it's kind of hard to come up with something.
Yeah, I understand. I realized I'm like when I texted you or emailed you in the beginning, maybe something like Southern. I like how you did it for Southern, and when you gave me the first version, I'm like, that wasn't quite what I was expecting, but that's pretty cool. But it's like going, okay, yeah. Well, I think I don't quite like the song, so I think I heard it. I have a song I like to use in the background on some of my videos here. It'll play a little movie, so I had to listen to it going, and I want it a little bit longer too, because it just seemed a little too quick at first. I'm like, okay, this 20 seconds would work. So
yeah. I don't like to do them too long, because when they feel like they're too long if you do more than 20 seconds. So
yeah, well, that's what I said. That's why I didn't bother making it any longer. So I thought, well, it's just a little too lightning quick. Maybe if it was just work. Maybe since we maybe if it was just words, not the pictures, it would have been smoother with 10 seconds. But with both pictures and words in there, I kind of need to slow it down a little bit. And that was my personal opinion. So hey, Super, how's it going, man? I know you a little bit earlier. Yep. So let me show you guys what for people watching. We'll just re-show my original intro that I designed. See how bad of a job I've done next to Ron here. So here we go.
Now on yours, I kind of like the music on yours.
Yeah, well, I had to find the right music on these channels, but actually it wasn't this is the music that the software provided. I wanted something, maybe something longer, and I'll explain a little bit after. So, yeah, so there we go. Let's stop the share. All right, am I still sharing, or is this me again?
I think it's you.
All right. But yeah, I had to, when I was looking, I used the sound system in my in the program, and so I had to find it. So I'm literally looking at, you know, high traffic, short traffic, long traffic, medium traffic, newscasters, and all that. I'm looking at all these different options, going, this doesn't sound right. Since I'm having to make it myself, nothing was sounding right to me, and so it took a while, and I literally looked through the entire thing. Had to have been 2 or 3 times before I finally found that one that was gave me a beat, you know, something to, all right, I'm gonna actually enjoy listening and watching his channel, watching this.
Yeah.
So it was just in that regard. So, but yeah, so here is what Weapon X was gracious enough to design for me. So let me share my screen again. Bring up his video. Let me see. I'll wait till. There we go. And so definitely pretty cool. I love what you did here with the where was it? Right.
Subscribe.
Yeah, the subscribe and all that you did right here. It was just really cool. I mean, I like that. I mean, because that's one thing I don't really say all the time is I want to try and say, if you like the video, please like and subscribe and all that. But I always seem to forget that. And so I like the fact that that's now in there.
Yeah, I forgot to add that in there.
And then I do like to add my happy collecting. I always remember that. That's like just the phrase I like sign off with, you know. So because why not? I just something just to leave everyone with, like, see you later. So I just like the fact that was, I just wanted to add it there too. Just it was really cool, you know. It makes it different than in the very beginning. So.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, and yeah, I had to track down one of those fonts for that too. I know you said you wanted a typewriter style font, so I had to track it down and grab it. So
I just thought how cool it would be if it typed it out, the phrase, like literally happy collecting, you know. So. And also, like, typewriter font, please. If not, you know, like, I wanted to just enter it that way. But yeah, I'm glad you liked it. Super, and all that is really cool. I mean, really good job, you know. So, and I have the books I've selected to send out to you. I mean,
oh, cool.
So hopefully you like. I mean, they're not any books I don't think that are going to be super valuable. I mean, there's one that I definitely think is worth it, you know, at least, you know, $15-20 worth and all that. But it's, in other words, it's more because any of the really valuable books that I have are in the PC, and I don't like to let go very easily.
No, it's cool. I appreciate it.
But yeah, I definitely want to do it. Yeah. So, but yeah, if you're, you know, feel free if you want to, because I don't know if you want to get that out there. You might get a bunch of requests for it.
Oh yeah, no. Right now I'm kind of tied up with school and stuff. School started back up here. I'm on a kind of a quick. I'm going for my MBA here, and so we're on an 8-week term. So the second term just started up. So I'm on week 2 of my classes. So I'm kind of last week I was working. It wasn't too bad, but now we're going to week 2 here and starting to pick up. So I don't know if I'll be able to kind of handle the influx.
There's always the weekends. But yeah, if you guys like his the video and all that, give Weapon X here a sub. You know, I provide the link to his channel in the description below. He did Southern Comic Geek, and you did one for was it Comic Vet or Vets?
Comic Vets, yeah, or Comic with Vets, I think.
Yeah, Comic with Vets, and then you did, I think, one for you, then just one for you, and so I was the 4th one that you've done. So,
yeah.
It was nice. I really do appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. So
No, thanks. It's fun. I mean, like I said, it just kind of takes a while to come up with something, and then, like I said, just put all the pieces together. So
yeah, no problem. Is there anything you want to talk about or mention, or or your likes or your comic thing or whatever? Since
I'm just kind of, yeah, I'm just kind of back and forth. I think I started off. So I was telling one of the other guys that about 2 years ago, I sold all my comics because we moved into a new house, and I sold all my books. So I maybe had like one long box left of books, and that was it. And then I came across some CGC graded books at a convention, so I bought one, and I kind of started collecting them ever since. So I kind of like got one slab and another slab, and it started to grow. And then once I found the stuff here on YouTube with the channel and everybody selling their books, I started buying a bunch more books. So all these bins now that I have back here are all full of books. I have like 9 bins that are full of books now, considering when I started about 2 years ago and I was just down to one bin. So it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, with me, I had what about 3 long boxes or 2 long boxes and a couple short boxes, and I thought I need something more permanent because I just can't have these things stacked up over here just yet. I'm in all that, so I went out and I thought, and I came across a video. I think it was a Comic Jaguar or something. I forget what his channel name exactly, but I saw him building a for lack of a better term, file cabinet, a long box kind of a thing, and all that. And so I'm like, I literally rewatched that video 30 times and got the design, basically the details down, and then I wrote because I took woodshop in high school, I drew up a design and spent about $550, give or take 50, at Home Depot for supplies, and I built a 12 drawer, 3 or 4 inches shorter than a long box that I have here in my closet. I call my closet and all that. So I have at least 6, if not 7 of the 12 that are full. So I'll have to sometime here in the future either build another one or figure out another system to do things. So
yeah, then on the problem I had too with the paper ones, the cardboard boxes, is I have a little one, so she climbs on them. So she likes to jump on stuff. So I was afraid with the cardboard boxes, they won't hold up. So these plastic ones that BCW sells are pretty cool. They're the plastic bins, and you can stack them like 6 high. So she's climbed up on them and jumped on them, and there's no issues. I've opened the box to make sure, and the books are pretty safe in there. So I feel a lot better.
Yeah,
I
have my wife has a cat. He's a pretty big sized cat. But he'll come to my office now and then, and I do have one short box over here that has books for sale that I sell on auctions and all that. And if he gets on the full box, I'm less nervous. I still kind of shoo him off gently and all that, but because it's full and it's spread out of the way. But if he climbs on an empty box, that's what happens to be on the floor here, I'm worried that he's going to destroy the top because there's nothing on there. And so all of a sudden we have a flying ejected kitty out of the room because he don't destroy my shit and not fly.
Yeah. Let me go do something for the little one. She's crying for stuff. I'll be right back.
All right, no problem. But anyway, so
yeah, baby.
But here, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can mute him so that way there's no voice. Anyway, but yeah, so Saturday been a pretty good Saturday. Just spent the morning watching the pop-up shop, with JB here. So and all that was a little interesting. I thought in the beginning it'd never get started, honestly. With how it took a long time for it to actually get started once it actually started. But it is what it is. So I had nothing else to do while I went to the store. Ridiculous. There you go. Oops. I need to put you back. You're on mute, just so you know. There we go. I went ahead and muted you while you were gone, just in case it was a private conversation and whatnot. And I'm thinking you unmuted or muted yourself, and then I couldn't undo it. So I was like,
No, she was watching some stuff on Disney Plus, and unlike Netflix, for some reason when it gets done with the show, it kind of pauses at the end of the Disney Plus shows, and so she comes to ask me to push play next episode, basically. And so with the
Yeah.
Netflix, it just automatically plays in 3 seconds, but for some
Yeah.
reason Disney Plus kind of pauses and waits for you to kind of push that play next episode.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely a nice job if you're talking about the intro. Yeah, very nice. So it was definitely a well job. You know, yeah, at the very first beginning, the first intro, it came back and looked blue and pink. And going, pink? What the hell?
Well, no, so on my computer, I have I don't know if you, well, I don't think they have it for Mac. There's a program called Flux, which is like the lighting, like the blue light, so it doesn't strain your eyes a lot. So I think that's what it was. I think I had that enabled. And so when I was messing with the colors, it looks red to me.
Yeah.
But I guess when it produces and whatever, so I did disable that. And when you set that, I was like, oh, I guess it is kind of pink. When you disable the this program, it resets the colors.
Well, because it's red, you see a tiny little hint. It like, well, you could think it's pink, but you could also think it's red. So it's like it's cool. But it looks pink to me. Anyway, have you been in the service? I'm guessing by your T-shirt, you look like it looks like a military kind of T-shirt with the flag over here in the arm. And
oh yeah, I did some time in the Marine Corps way back in the late '90s. I was in the Marines for 4 years.
That's cool. My cousin was in the Marines, and my other cousin was in the is either currently or has left or just left the Navies. But anyway, thank you for your service. So
no, thanks.
Well, people don't say it enough to vets. I hear my wife always does that. If she finds out you've been in the military, the very next sentence out of her mouth is "Thank you for your service." Just the respect that the sacrifice entails.
Yeah, no, I didn't do it for that. I did it just for other reasons. But it's been kind of cool. Some of the benefits you get out of it. I know for me, I used the GI Bill to go back to school and get my bachelor's and whatnot. So that was really good.
Yeah. When I graduated college, I tried to join the Navy in 2013 and took the test or whatever, and I was just too average at the time. They didn't like me, as apparently I wasn't special enough. I wasn't this genius level. Oh, we need you in the nuclear program over here, or oh, you're great at building. We want you in the CBs or whatever. So I was like, oh, you're not special enough. And going, man. It's what I get for not having a Republican as a president. At the time, had a Republican been president, they would have said, "Oh, he has a pulse. Get in."
Yeah.
So
yeah, I think I had applied for the Navy as well, and they had selected me for that Navy program. Like, oh yeah, you can qualify for this program, and la la la. But I went a different path. But fast forward, I was talking to one of my friends, and her husband was in that program, and it's funny because I guess the work that he's working on, he's working with nuclear stuff at a nuclear plant, but they're basically in the middle of nowhere in Washington State, at a nuclear plant. That's where they kind of live. It's like, well, I don't know if I would have been able to do that. Kind of been, looking for work in remote areas and whatnot. So.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. Anyway, but yeah, thank you again for the
no problem.
Intro.
I'm glad you liked it, man.
Yeah, it was cool. Geoff definitely gives me something to do. If I ever want a new intro, I can have something to compare it to. Now, so let me see if I can get this to look like this and then change it. So like I said, I'm pretty good at figuring things out, but sometimes it'll take me a week or a day, and other times it'll be 20 years later and I'm still trying to figure it out. So
yeah, no, that's how it is. You just got to keep messing with it. So I mean, I guess to me, I mean, it's like I said, it doesn't look. I guess you're always a critic of your own work, so you always kind of want to make it better. So you're always kind of trying to nitpick little stuff here and there.
Yeah, well, that's the thing with mine. When I'm doing the iMovie Maker and all that for the program, I'm going, it's good. It's not great. I mean, I see there's people with these intros like D-Runk or Comic Head 84 and other people. It's like going, how the hell do you have these intros and outros like this?
Yeah.
So it's not fair, I tell you.
No, those are all pretty cool too. That's what I like about the community. Everybody has their own little style that they do, so it's kind of fun to watch all their videos and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, well, I'm getting hungry. I need to have my lunch, so I'm gonna let you go in the cast. But yeah, thank you again. Welcome X for for designing that. And everyone, please like the video. And if you liked the intros, please sub up Weapon X here and my channel if you haven't yet. I'm sub too. I'm almost up to 400. I have like 15 to go. I'm at like 385 last I looked. So I'm almost to 400.
Almost.
Once I got up to 400, I was going to start designing a road to 500 contest. So
nice.
I kind of had the idea, maybe I'll do something for every 10 subscribers, you know, give a little incentive to hurry along and sub me up to 5.
Yeah.
You know, but who knows? And with this quarantine, like I said, right now, my LCS is shut down, you know, because it was half LCS, half comic book store, and half comic book store, half tattoo store shop and all that. You know, that's what the owner did. He just started selling comics as well. And here in Colorado, it's part of the hygiene, you know, the nail salon, the hair salon, tattoo shop, spas, and all that stuff was not essential. So, you know, shut it down. And so he didn't bother trying to just do the comic half and leaving the doors to the tattoo shops closed. So he just has the whole thing shut down for right now. So I'm left online and YouTube for any new books, and then Diamond went and shut down. So now I'm left to just old issues from all that. So it's just like, this pandemic is a real pain in the...
Yeah, hopefully it'll get over here soon. Get back to...
Well, I've heard 4 countries are already starting to open up a little bit again. Of course, I think they've done a better job at handling it than this country has, but who knows? We'll open up. Well, this too shall end. So, all right. Anyway, I'm gonna sign off now.
Cool.
Happy collecting, everyone, and see you guys next time. And see you next time. Talk to you later. Bye. All right. I think we got it right.